Hi, I'm Timothy Barrard and I'm the principal of Yeronga State High School. With me this morning, I'm joined by the Learning and Teaching team who will give you some insights and just a brief update about what we're doing here at Yeronga. So now we're going to hear from Anna, our Head of Department for Learning and Teaching, a little bit more about our focus.
Thanks, Timothy. So our focus is really on effective pedagogy, and that has a big impact on student learning. So we're using action research through professional learning communities and working on pedagogy practice through co-teaching, instructional coaching.
So we started the year planning and implementing professional learning around our common language of explicit instruction, because that's what we're going to use to inform our feedback with teachers and our conversation with students about their learning. So we're working on our professional learning communities project, fostering collaboration around sharp and narrow objectives, so that we're having a really big impact on students, and so we're putting them on quality pathways to success.
We're now going to hear from our learning and teaching coaches, and we'll talk to Holly in a moment about elements associated with students and what we're likely to see with students from this process.
Yeah, so part of our annual plan this year is to make sure that students are really clear as part of our explicit instruction to know the learning intention of every class, as well as the success criteria, to know at the end of the class what they should have achieved. So as part of our student goal setting and teacher impact in classrooms, that's going to be really explicit.
In order to make sure that our students are really responsible for their own learning outcomes here at Yeronga, we know that we have to work in partnership with our teachers to make sure that we've got really clear and identifiable goals, not only for the students but also for the teachers as well. So we're now going to hear from Katrina, who is another learning and teaching coach.
So one of the tools that we are using with our teachers is the data placemat, and they're using that with every class that they teach. And the goal of that is so that our teachers can know who their learners are, so they know exactly who's sitting in front of them and how they can move those students in any way, whether it be academic, well-being, social and emotional, so that they can track the progress of that student over the term.
Well, thank you very much for joining me this morning, and it was wonderful to hear from every single one of you. I know that I'm really looking forward to working with you and supporting our staff and students to really think about that growth mindset and how we can have a wonderful year in 2022 and really put these things into motion. So thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.